All right. So he's talking about, he's doing outreach for his website, trying to get some guest
Right.
post links. He says, I'm in a really niche category, Brazilian and diaspora culture, percussion classes, and so on. I'm having a little difficulty reaching for people in my category. I'm having a hard time getting people on board, even with good writing samples. The sites I reached would reach out in my niche quoted me for more than $400 for a guest post. So that's, you bat them down. If they're quoting you $400, ask them if they'll accept $40 this one time. No, I'm serious. Like you
Yeah.
play hardball
Yeah,
with
I
these
know.
people.
Who's not gonna? Yeah, I mean, if they're accepting money, then a lot of times they're just doing that. Granted, the quality of the site's probably going to dictate some of that, but most, I think,
A lot of websites,
webmasters don't know.
well,
Why
a
they're
lot of
pricing.
people, they'll just try to get the highest price out of you that they can. And so, show them that you know what the game is, and the game is not $400 a link in most cases. Some sites, they don't really know how it works, and they're like, that's the price.
Yeah.
And they might stick to that. But in general, most of them you can negotiate with quite a lot. So I would definitely try to work that price down. Unless you really think it's a really good link, I would definitely wouldn't pay $400 directly to a website like that. It depends on the site. It could be a nice site. It could be a nice high authority site, and that could just be the price. But in general, for most sites, you definitely try to negotiate with them, and don't be like. I was watching an interview. I can't remember who it was with, and they had a good quote that I thought was true. And their quote was, when you're negotiating backlink prices, don't whatever price that you start your negotiations with, it should be so low that it embarrasses you. So they ask for $400, just be like, yeah, can you do it this one time for $25?
Yeah, $25,
and
man.
it's so far off, and it's so crazy that it makes you're like, at first you're
going
like, I
to a
can't ask
garage
that.
sale.
But the thing is, yes, you can ask for it.
Yeah.
And it just shows them that you're so far off. Because if you're not going to pay $400 for that link, you might as well just lowball them really hard and see if you can get them to come down drastically on that price, right? Because I'm guessing you don't want to pay $400 for that link if you're writing this question about it.
And even if you piss them off, I mean, when y'all find the floor on that post, then they're going to take the money no matter what after haggling with you. It's not like they're just going to be, well, some people might be egotistical about it, but I don't think
I wouldn't worry about
it's few
pissing
and
them off.
far
Just
between.
be nice. Like, sorry, I can't do that, but could you do $25 this one time? It'd really help me, or whatever.
Especially if you're adding the
It's
content.
business. You're not insulting them. That's not in your budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you said you're in a really niche category, Brazilian diaspora culture, percussion classes, and so on. So, of course, it'd be really nice to get links on stuff that's all about Brazilian culture, all about diaspora culture, all about percussion classes or whatever. But you could also broaden your horizons quite a bit and just go after music related sites, right? Or just culture in general, or lifestyle. All links from these types of websites, which are very broad categories and will write about a bunch of different things, all make complete sense to link to a site like yours. Like your website is not going to get links from just sites about Brazilian stuff or diaspora stuff. They're going to get links from a huge variety of stuff, right?
Well, and consider it from a competitive standpoint too. It's like if a website in your specific niche comes to you and says, hey, can I get a link on your website? We're in the same SERPs competing for the same people. The answer is going to be no. So you're probably going to have, better success rate if you kind of branch out a little bit. And it should still lead Google to inject a lot more trust into you and niche relevance, even if it's a bit more broad.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.